Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. Guys, what I got for you today has been kind of a hot topic lately here on some trapping sites on social media. And I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, let's get rid of the myth. Let's debunk all this, okay? And that topic has been scent control. Now, being that the human body sheds anywhere between 30 and 40,000 uh, dead skin cells a minute. Kind of hard to control that, okay? And it's kind of hard to, unless you dressed in a complete rubber suit, covered your face, and the only thing that was sticking out was your eyes, and that was it. It's going to be kind of tough to control that 100%, okay? As we know, there's nothing in this game that is ever 100%. So what we can do though to hold it down to a minimum, to keep it at a dull roar, is try to practice clean habits such as wearing gloves, when we're setting the traps, or if you're one that can set barehanded, then put gloves on to handle bait and lure. Um, some other things we can do is, especially now during, in the off season, most of you, except maybe down in the south, are done trapping for the year. Up here in the northern states anyway, unless you're doing predator control, that's a different ball game. But what we can do in the off season to try to help control things during the season is to go out and make practice sets all the time so that we speed that process up so that we're not there at that set any longer than what we absolutely have to be. The other thing is make sure that when you go to the set location, when you're ready to put that set in, that you've got everything there with you that you need so that you don't have to jump up and down and go back to the truck, walk back, come back to the set, walk back to the truck, come back to the set. You don't have to do that half a dozen times. You can just put the set in as fast as possible. I'm not saying be sloppy about it. That's not what I'm saying. Be fast, but be efficient. Okay, and there is a difference there. And once you figure that out, things will click for you and make a whole lot better for you. Um, another thing that I do that's a huge pet peeve of mine, wives get growly when your hands get like sandpaper. I don't want, no lotions, no scented soaps if at all possible, anything like that. And that might just be one of my phobias, but I sure don't want all that frou-frou smelling stuff all over me while I'm out there trying to trap. Bill Nelson said it best. If you want to catch one, you got to smell like him, you got to think like him, you got to act like him. And there was no more truer words ever spoken, in my opinion. So these are just some things I wanted to touch on and maybe try to help some of y'all just a little bit that are having a fear or a phobia of leaving too much scent. Guys, you're never going to eliminate it. You're not going to be able to stop it. He's always going to know that you've been there, okay? The biggest thing is get in, get the sets made as fast as you possibly can. Don't tarry around there too long. Get in and get out. That's the best advice I can give you. So, guys, I sure appreciate you tuning in and watching. I do want to remind you that May 2nd and 3rd, we're putting on the Beaver Fest convention there at Fairfield, Iowa. There's information up on Facebook. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a pretty good show. Yes, this is our first one, so we're kind of trying to get some kinks worked out of it, but hopefully, in the future and years to come, we can get this thing to where it's a really big deal. Also, I've got one more spot left open for my school, May 16th, 17th, and 18th. One full day of predator trapping and snaring instructions, one full day of water trapping and snaring instructions. Sunday is kind of a half day that we use as a review if there's something somebody needs me to go back over or something of that sort. There's something else you want to see that maybe I didn't get covered. That's what we use Sunday for, and then turn loose and ready to go home. And that's, I put you up, I feed you, cost you $1,300. Do require a $500 deposit that's non-refundable. So if anybody's interested, don't be afraid to reach out and get a hold of me. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you watching. If you would, please just hit that thumbs up for me. That's all I'm asking. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.